So, breaking news, Manchester City, aka the 115, have put in an opening bid for Elliot Anderson. Welcome to your Forest News. Hi guys, hope you're doing well and welcome to your breaking news as the 115 have put in an offer for Elliot Anderson that isn't 115. Coming up, I'll talk you through all the details, everything we know about this story and what it means for the future of Elliot Anderson at Forest. So do the usual stuff, the likes, the subscribes, the follows, and make sure you're following us on Facebook. Loads of posts out there every single day, same with Instagram and all your social media platforms, whatever you need, the links are down below. Okay, let's jump into this one. So this has come from Ornstein. So this is top tier level sourcing, tier 1 on the scale. And he has said that, and I'll take you through an article in just a second, but just to give you a quick summary of it. Basically, Marinakis and Khaldoon, who is the owner of Man City, were together at a Champions League event by UEFA. They got talking, they got discussing, and things happened and conversations happened about Elliot Anderson. And it ended up with Man City technically putting an offer in for Elliot Anderson. And you can class this now as formal discussions going through. Now, what everyone's reporting on this is that the bid has been rejected by Forest, and rightly so. There is absolutely no way I can ever see Forest allowing Elliot Anderson to go anywhere before the World Cup. The eyes of the world will be on the World Cup in 9 days' time. Elliot Anderson's going to ball out. It's in Forest's best interest to hold fire and wait till the World Cup happens and get more hype and everything around him. Now, on top of that, the talks are from other sources, which I'll come on to in a second, that Elliot Anderson is open to the move to Manchester City. Now, there's a lot of loose terminology being used right now. It's like someone saying to me, would you be open to going and working for your competitor in my real job if they were going to pay you twice the salary you're currently on? My answer would be, yeah, I would. Am I going to go and actively seek my competition, or my work's competition, to go and get myself double the salary? No, not really. But if they come knocking on the door and they want to make me an offer, fine, I'll listen to it. So I feel like everyone's trying to spin a narrative that Elliot Anderson is just waiting there, checking his phone. Oh, Khaldoon, where are you, my Arab bro? Like, give me a call and all this stuff. It's not how it's working. It's just being hyped up in terms of the kind of language that's being used. On top of that, Man City are going to have to break the British transfer record for him. Forest made it very clear that they're looking for a deal that will exceed Caicedo, that will exceed Declan Rice, because we are under no financial pressure to sell Elliot Anderson. He's still got like 2 or 3 years left on his deal. Forest right now hold all the cards in this deal. So there's no reason for Forest to suddenly fold. And if Forest were to fold before the World Cup, trust me, I'm not going to be happy and I will lose my crap. But let me run you through the article, then we'll go through a few bits and bobs within it. So Man City make opening Elliot Anderson offer to Forest. Forest have rejected the bid, but City's pursuit of the England international remains ongoing. The City Ground club will look to get the best possible deal for Anderson if he is to leave the City Ground this summer. Fellow midfielders Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Declan Rice all moved for in excess of 100 million in recent years, with the 105 total package Arsenal paid for West Ham in 2023 viewed by some as the price any suitor would need to beat in guarantees. Forest owner Marinakis and City chairman Khaldoon El Mubarak spoke at a UEFA Champions League dinner in Budapest last Thursday, which included numerous senior figures in football. But there is no suggestion they negotiated on Anderson. Sources with knowledge of the meeting have told The Athletic. Man United have also held an interest in the 23-year-old, but their stance has long been they would not be as high as the figures Forest are expecting to want, and other midfield targets have been seen as more credible. And so they're going on about the Edison one. Who cares, right? Any move to City would add to what has already been a summer change at the Emirates. Don't really care about what they're doing with their 115. And right now, Anderson is currently with England's squad at a training camp in Florida, preparing for this summer's World Cup in the US, Canada, and Mexico, and is set to play a key role for Thomas Tuchel's side. Goes on to talk about when Anderson joined 15 million. When we told you that, my God, the people that said, really? What are you chatting about? Anyway. Why do they want Anderson? I mean, that's self-explanatory. How important is he for Forest? We know how important he is. Okay, so a lot of fluff put in there. And this is the thing. There's a lot of fluff being put in this article. And this is from Ornstein as well. I just read it like this, right? I see it as that Marinakis was there. Khaldoon was there as well. They had a chat. Probably talked, how's the family? How's the kids? What you saying on Elliot Anderson got slipped in there. Marinakis was like, show me the money. Khaldoon is like, I have the money, but we have these 115 charges. So Marinakis is like, all right, we'll turn those charges into £1 million and we can talk at 115 million. That's the conversation, okay? I'm joking about it a little bit. But my point is, nothing's been concrete. Now, they then go to contradict themselves because their actual title on this is Forest rejects opening bid from Man City. So it's made out to sound like it's a formal offer that's come in through the fax machine, old school style, and all this. And there's no indication of that, nor is there an indication of the actual price. So everyone's kind of just guessing at what Man City have offered. Now, Man City will lowball this to start with, okay? I don't know if they've offered 105 or they've offered 80 million, but whatever they've offered is too low for what Forest want to see for Elliot Anderson. Now, on top of that, Ben Jacobs, our mate Ben Jacobs, has tweeted out. He said Man City have had an opening bid rejected for Elliot Anderson by Forest, as Ornstein and Laurie Whitwell called. As revealed earlier, formal talks are underway between the clubs. Anderson has indicated he's open to the move. Man City expected to make an improved offer. I love Ben Jacobs, right? We get on really well. We've had him on the channel plenty of times, but sitting there saying that Elliot Anderson has indicated he is open to a move. Like, what does that even mean? Okay, because I don't think Marinakis is going to have Khaldoon in the room with him and say, you know what, I'm ready to accept your offer. Let me just give Elliot a quick call while we're here. And let me just see if the kid wants to even move. Oh, you're right, Elliot. Yeah, what you saying, bro? Yeah, how's the training camp out in America? Oh, you're focused on that, are you? Well, don't worry about the World Cup right now. Don't worry about the World Cup. I got Khaldoon here, Al Mubarak, and he wants to know, are you open to moving to Man City? Oh, you are? Okay, thank you, no worries. Let me carry on with my negotiations. Like, would anyone say that to Marinakis in the first place? Like, Gibbs White wanted to leave. He's still here, isn't he? So I don't understand why some of the journalists are saying he has indicated he's open to a move. Like, I want to know what that conversation is. I really do. Has Ben Jacobs or has Ornstein called up Anderson? It's like, are you open to the move? And he's gone, yes, guys, I am. It doesn't make sense to me. I think there's a lot of hype around this. I think there's a lot of over dramatization of it and everything else. Now, I'm not sitting here saying I don't think Anderson will go. No, that's not my point here. What I'm saying is the most important thing right now is that Forest do nothing before the World Cup. Any bids that come in, if there are any more bids from the 115, just reject them. Just reject them or say to them, we'll get back to you in approximately 5 or 6 weeks' time, when his price has just had 10 to 20% added on it because of his performances at the World Cup. And here's the thing. When you're talking about this level of money on a player, there's only literally a handful of clubs that can play in this ballpark, okay? You got Man City with their dirty money. You got potentially Man United could do it, potentially Arsenal could do it, and then I don't even know if Barca could do it, okay? Maybe Real Madrid could. There's a couple, you're talking max 5 to 7 clubs who can afford what Forest want for Elliot Anderson. And my point here is this, is that if Forest holds strong on their valuation of Elliot Anderson, which I expect Marinakis to do because we are under no financial pressure to sell, if Man City can't match that valuation, Forest should have no problems in letting Man City walk away. And then the likelihood is, Manchester United have basically declared themselves out. They're saying they can't come in there for him. And then the other clubs that can afford him don't necessarily need him in terms of the gaps they currently have in their squad. So this, for me, becomes very binary. Either he goes to City or he stays at Forest. That's what I think. Or he balls out at the World Cup and then suddenly Real Madrid are like, yeah, we've got to have him here. Okay, so this one isn't over or done by any stretch of the imagination. We'll keep you posted as all of this develops, as always on here. So make sure you have your notifications and everything else on. But get your thoughts in. Does he stay at the City ground? Does he end up at the 115 and potentially could end up playing Derby next season? Because the 115 results should be out very soon. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. Get your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on our socials. Up to the minute kind of updates on there. And I'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Reds.